Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to the ExJDub Network Show. I am Mitch. Uh, Usually, I would have Smurf Girl with me, but we're doing a little something special today. If you saw, both of us posted on our accounts about dear Uncle Tony. He said he would be here. I'm hoping he don't stand me up. I'm looking for Hey,
God.
what? That you, Tony?
Oh God, Mitch, is that you?
Yeah, this is me.
Oh God.
Uncle
Hey.
Tony.
Oh,
What's up?
it's me,
How
Uncle
are you?
Tony.
What's up, Unc?
Oh, it's been a rough year.
It's been a
Woo! It's been rough.
Oh, Unc.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
sorry.
Did you recognize me? Can you recognize me? This is my incognito hat.
I barely didn't because of the hat.
I am.
Threw me off. And the loose
What,
pants.
is Smurf Girl ain't here, is she?
No,
God,
no.
I hate that girl.
I sent her out to the store.
Okay, good.
You don't
She makes
like
me
my partner in
uncomfortable.
crime? You
What?
don't like my partner in crime?
Well, we got an alliance. We got a Uncle Tony Smurf Girl alliance, but I'm just too shy to see her in person.
Oh, okay. All right. I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
'cause she's my friend. Okay.
All right. Well, yeah, she's my niece. I'm her
Okay.
Uncle Tony.
Nice.
You know, oh, Mitch.
Hmm.
I just came from the assembly. Pure worship my ass. My ass, boys. You kick me off the body. And then you have the nerve to claim pure worship?
I know. How can it be pure without
Sexy
Uncle
Jesus.
Tony? How can it be pure without Uncle Tony?
I know.
That's
I was
cold.
the most purest form of worship there was.
You were. I
I
enjoyed
know.
every minute of it. Every
Whew.
touch you gave, I enjoyed it. First, how was my you heard from my big brother Sam? Have you heard from him?
Oh, yeah. Well, I shouldn't say. Don't want him to get DF because of me. Yeah, he's a brother from another mother, Mitch.
I know.
We're like this.
All four of us are like that.
I know. He's the only one that backs me up. Because he's the only one that feels that way about them women, them broads at the Kingdom Hall. You know? he feels about broads like I do, you know?
And how
I got yoga pants on right now, you see? I got yoga pants. I'm like, whatever.
Oh, you threw caution to the wind. You wearing yoga pants too?
Yes.
Oh.
You know what, Mitch?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I gotta take a break because I just went to the pharmacy and got my medicine. Do you mind if I take it?
That's fine. Are you well?
Do you got some medicine too?
I do.
You want some?
I have some.
Yeah, Uncle Tony likes a good shooter. The jumbo kind? Jumbo shooter?
Right. I like the mixers.
I had two, but I was at the assembly, so I, needed to crack one open. Crack it open.
Oh,
Fireball.
Here's to you, Unc.
Cheers. Which side are you on? This side or that side?
The other side.
This side?
There you go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Drink. Cheers.
You know they can do that now.
Oh, that's the good stuff. I feel anointed again. I feel anointed again.
They couldn't take that from you.
Oh, yeah, they frisked me. They frisked me when I left. They're like, bend over, Tony. Bend over.
Oh.
And I was like, no. They gonna. And you know what they did? They gave me my old clothes back. They took my good wardrobe. They said it was property of Watchtower. And I had to wear my 80s clothes again.
Oh, they did you wrong, Tony. Okay, let's get into this.
Okay.
Did you know, before they kicked you off, did you have any inkling that they were going to do that to you?
Honestly, I've been treading a thin line for a long time, and I knew I was a fall guy, so I took it on the chin, cause Uncle Tony do that, you know.
That's right. That's
Hey,
right.
you know what? You like a good stogie? You like a good? I got one of
Tony,
them honeyberry ones. Look at that.
Uncle Tony, what is up with you?
I want, what is that called when they like sponsor me? I need to be sponsored by Fireball
Oh my goodness.
and the honeyberry stogies.
But look, you used to be so straight and narrow, huh? And
Ah,
now you drinking Fireball and you about to light up. Like what happened?
I always did.
Chloe, what?
One time out of desperation, I used my program as rolling papers. You know, you ever done that? You ever
I,
done that? Like,
I
you know,
never have. I never
and you
have.
lick it.
I cannot say I've done that.
No, you
I,
know who
I was,
taught me to do that?
ooh, don't say.
Sammy Heard.
You know what? Well, I was about to say, don't say my brother. You know what?
Sorry.
My brother
I'm
is
so
not
full of
rolling
myself,
blunts.
I don't let you talk.
My brother is not rolling blunts.
No, he's got a dude like Snoop that has him roll them for him. He don't roll his own no more. Come on. You make the body,
Wow,
you got a rolling
wow,
paper guy.
wow.
No, I'm
So,
gonna crack this sucker open.
you-
I
okay,
know you got one too, Mitch.
huh?
I know you
Well,
got one too.
I mean, I've
I
been
can
known
feel
to,
the Holy Spirit tell me you got one.
I've been known to puff on something, I got two things going over here. Yeah, there you go.
Nah, they made me go out like smoke. I knew when I was blowing out that match that was it, and that was it. That was
What gave,
it. I was
what
gonna
gave
do
you
it
the,
good.
what gave you the match idea?
They told me to do it.
They told you to.
I did. Jehovah's enemies. Like
Wow,
smoke. Oh
that was
God, I gotta light
profound.
another one.
That was profound.
I know, Uncle Smoke Tony Orris.
So listen, you made a lot of brothers upset. Okay,
Yeah,
do you know how?
good. No, why? Why?
Because you told us that yoga pants were not allowed.
Well,
We didn't like that.
rumor. Well, it's only okay. Let me get you straight about it. Yoga pants is only illegal with the ugly broads. If you're good looking, it's fine.
Oh,
You know,
oh,
it's only when them ugly ones wear them, and
oh,
so which is, you know, I
oh,
don't care if anybody else wears them. It's fine.
oh.
Just, you know, we don't need to see you coming.
I got listeners and viewers. Come on now. You can't offend people like that. Come on.
I'm Uncle Tony. That's what Uncle Tony thinks.
Wow.
Not me. Not my opinion.
So, were you the only one that had that viewpoint about yoga pants on the body? Were you the only one on the body had that viewpoint?
No, Sammy feels the same way too. Gloria and Susan took yoga one time and it was a mess. So we're anti-yoga. You know, well, yoga pants turns into yoga and then yoga's pagan. All right? Yoga's pagan. You can't be wearing the pants of pagan yoga and be okay, right?
But it's just a wardrobe, I don't think they are getting into it that deeply. They just want to wear something that's comfortable. Oh, I have to run errands. I have to go to the store. Let me throw these on. What's wrong with that?
Nothing. That's why I'm wearing them right now. I got them on.
What?
I didn't realize that they look uncomfortable. They look uncomfortable. I can practically full on do the splits. Oh, this stogie is like almost broken, man. I know. I didn't realize they were so comfortable. Now I wear them all the time too. So does Sammy. You should see Mark Sanderson. He thinks he can do karate.
No, no, I don't want to see that. Now, why did they
That was a bad idea.
did they nominate you to be the one that give the tough talks?
Say that again.
Like, did the body nominate you to give the tough talks? Why did you always give the stern, like, hard talks?
Because I'm the only one that's got the balls to do it.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like everybody's Uncle Tony. I'm like your dad, you know? And so I go up there all dadding on you know? And so, oh, that was you? I'm sorry. Yeah, like, you know, like when your jackass dad goes up on the stage and he's yapping like a hypocrite. Everybody's got one.
Yeah.
And so I was the hypocrite dad one, you know? And so that was my role. Like the Seven Dwarfs, that was my role. God, I need more medicine.
Oh boy, look at you. Like, you tearing it up. So, like, when you left, or let's just call it what it is, when they kicked you off, what did you do?
They lynched me.
They lynched you?
Yeah.
So what did you do?
Conspiracy.
What did Uncle Tony do after they just got, like, dropped you so coldly?
They caught me wearing tight pants. They caught me wearing tight jeans, and it was a fight. Smurf Girl was right. That's why I don't want her here, because I don't want to tell her she was right.
How was she
and
right?
And you were right, and everybody else was right, and I just
how
don't.
Was Smurf Girl right?
She should be able to wear pants to the meeting if she wants to.
Oh, okay.
And that beards ain't so pagan.
No.
Beards ain't so pagan.
Even
and
my brother.
It was real stupid.
My brother looks nice with the beard.
I know. Well, you know, it's that a lot of those JW brothers do look good with beards.
Yeah.
And it seems that some of the brothers that don't like it when they see a guy looking real sharp. Like, you know, I'm sure y'all probably confused me for Rick Fearon. You know, I'm not Rick Fearon, I'm Uncle Tony. But there are some brothers that it's like they get jealous of the way a guy looks in a beard. Yeah. You know, if he comes in looking all, you know, like Derek Jeter or something with a beard and all pop ass, you know, like you start looking like the most interesting man in the world, but then you can't do a beard. There's beard jealousy. There's beard jealousy. And it started with Rutherford being beard jealous. Yeah. And so, you know, then it's like, oh, he's so good and he's so into his beard and he's so good looking with this beard. And then they say nobody can have beards. And it's like, that ain't cool.
So you left and they come out with these new guidelines. They allow different things. The governing body has concluded. So how do you feel that the women can wear pants now?
I don't even go anymore. I can't even look at it. I can't even. I went to the cell. I'm done. No, I mean, seriously. And it's chaos. It's a free-for-all. They were wearing at the assembly. They were, you know, because I just went today, and they were wearing sweatpants.
No.
Oh, Smurf Girl told me about it. They were wearing. She saw it too. Yep. Smurf Girl saw it too. They were wearing sweatpants. They wear t-shirts and jeans.
Wow.
It seriously is a free-for-all.
So you left. The Hammer, I used to call you the Hammer. The Hammer leaves, and it's like, come as you are now. Wow.
Yeah. It's like, I think they know the end is coming regardless. Like, the end's coming, and they might as well, it's like casual Friday at the Kingdom Hall. Casual Friday. Just casual Friday. It's like, let's just let her hair down. Oh, you know, I should probably, God. Uh-oh. It's getting hot in here. No, it's like casual Friday at the Kingdom Hall. Oh, no.
You just like, You wearing yoga pants? You got a ponytail? Damn, Tony.
I don't. Well, I grew my hair out. Hey, if beards is okay, I can't grow a beard.
Man.
I'm not. I can't. I'm the kind of guy that can't grow a beard, but I grew my hair out and I wear a man bun everywhere I go.
Why?
I know, but I'm still bald up on top.
You got a man bun cul-de-sac. Wow.
I
That's
do.
deep. That's
I
deep.
do.
Wow.
God, I know neckties. I wore a necktie to the assembly. Ugh, wore a necktie to the assembly.
So when you went to the assembly today, did it make you miss it?
Yes.
Really?
Well, it made me realize I don't think I mind being a part of the great crowd. They treated me just like the piece of shit great crowd. That's what they did. I walk in, they're like, hey, don't you treat me like no piece of shit great crowd. I'm anointed, you know? And then they forgot. They were treating me like a normal, like a great crowd. And I was offended.
No, look.
No, they did.
Not,
Just like I was just great crowd. Just Uncle Tony's not great crowd, okay? Uncle Tony's not great crowd.
You're gonna offend mine and Smurf Girl's listener base. First you say ugly women can't wear yoga pants. Now you saying piece of shit great crowd. Come on now, huh?
I'm rogue. I'm broke. They broke Uncle Tony.
You always been rogue.
They broke me.
Broke you. Oh.
They broke Uncle Tony. I don't even know up from down.
Do you still feel the end is near? How do you feel about that?
The end of the organization is near.
No, I mean,
you can taste it.
I mean the world.
Nah. That was a lie. When I said that on the broadcast, that was a lie. I lied.
Why?
I want to admit, I went on almost everything. I was a big giant hypocrite. Just a big giant crit. And I was a liar. And I was a jerk. And I admit it. Is this a court of law, Mitch? Or you look like a judge?
No.
I, Uncle Tony Morris, admit that I was a big hypocrite and a liar. So whatever you think, as a liar.
Wow.
Yeah. So, I'm sorry.
So everything I thought was real and true is fake.
Oh yeah, it's all scripted.
Oh wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Hey,
everything's all scripted, man.
There's some rumors going around. Let me ask you this,
Yeah.
Where are you living these days,
What? Whoa. I'm trying to light this thing. I'm sleeping on Smurf Girl's couch right there. I sleep on her couch.
What? She didn't tell me that.
Say it again.
She didn't tell me that.
No, I know. I told her to swear me to secrecy. No, I just showed up just yesterday. I was, you know my favorite trench coat. You remember my favorite trench coat?
Yeah.
Susan threw it in the dumpster. My wife Susan, she threw it in the dumpster. She threw me out, and so I came knocking on Smurf Girl's door. I say, "Hey, I need a place to be. Can I sleep on your couch?" So she's letting me.
Damn. So not the trench coat of the famous picture of you in the store. That trench coat?
Yeah, the liquor store one? That's my favorite liquor store coat. I thought nobody could recognize me. I was wearing my hat.
We know you, Uncle Tony.
I've been doing it for years. Nobody else saw. I could just get away with it a couple more times.
I think you would throw us off now with the hat, the man bun, and the yoga pants.
I know, but you still recognize me, don't you?
I barely did. It was hard, though. I barely did.
I know. You can hardly tell me and Smurf Girl apart. We're like twinsies. We're like twinsies. God.
She posted
hot in this suit coat. No, and you know what she did? She's so worldly. She taught me how to vape. You too.
What?
I'm seeing you do what you do, and first thing I did is I put my hat on and went to go buy a vape.
Uncle Tony, I would never ever vape, Uncle Tony.
Yeah, me neither. God, no neckties.
Yeah, you
We're
can
not
relax.
even civilized at the hall anymore. Not even.
I know. It was weird. It was weird.
Might as well disfellowship everybody.
As a matter of fact, because I was still there a little bit physically when they changed the dress code, and I used to tell all the elders, I was like, what would Tony say? Like, what the hell would Tony say?
I know. I'm like, go for it. Who cares anymore? Who cares? We're the religion that thinks a demonized Smurf ran down the aisle of the Kingdom Hop. We have to be as equally stupid as that. Like, we don't disappoint in the stupid department, now do we?
Well,
We don't.
I'm no part of that anymore. I don't know.
Like, there's not one person on the face of the planet that would ever say, oh, the Jehovah's Witnesses would never be so stupid as to think a Smurf ran down the aisle of Kingdom Hall. Not one person ever says that. Not one person denies that a Jehovah's Witness would think that and be scared of that. Not one.
That was a scary story when I was a boy.
Oh, I know. And he's still out there running. Do you see him right there? He's right there under the fez hat. And that's my cabbage patches. They're even worse. And then I got tarot cards right there.
No.
That's like a painting of me. No. That's right there.
No. I'm starting to see why you got kicked out.
Oh, say it again?
I'm starting to see why you got kicked out.
Yeah, well, I'm a live wire. I'm a windbag. I've got a lot of nicknames over the years. But yeah,
What are you doing?
I'm hot.
Something about you just looks so different.
I know. I'm sorry. It's good.
It's weird.
I know. No, apparently the people were thinking I got kicked off for being a cross-dresser, for being all weird about Smurf Girl. I don't know. White swapping Tony, tight pants Uncle Tony, cross-dressing Uncle Tony.
The rumor is you all are never in the same room together.
I know. Oh, she just walked in the door. Hey, Toonses, how you doing? Yeah, it's my Toonsie. I call her Toonsie when, She's back from the store. No, we're in the same room. She's just over there.
I should text her.
I know. Oh, God, don't. No, God, like, when I look at the governing body, I think that it's like never gonna be the same. Like, it's seriously never gonna be the same.
Yeah, why do you think?
You know what I mean? Oh, I'm getting hot. Mitch, I'm getting hot.
Oh, you've changed a little bit, Tony.
I know. The Uncle Tony is coming out of me. I have no idea.
I don't know what it is. It's something about you. I just can't put my hands on it, but it's something about
I know. Poor Uncle Tony. He's gonna be like, what? We need some kind of music. Uncle Tony brings it out of me.
No more fireballs for you, Tony. No more fireballs.
Woo! I like being Uncle Tony. No, what feels good? Oh my God, he'd be like, yeah, Uncle Tony. I like it being Uncle Tony.
You got the
No, Uncle Tony, I got my yoga pants on. Just woo. Love that guy. But No, we gotta know. Like, wasn't there a rumor? Okay, I gotta. I'm Smurf Girl. Oh, hey. See, we're in the same room. You just saw him, and you just saw me. I'm here. Uncle Tony, sit down. Shut up.
Oh, we don't
Yeah.
talk to
Oh,
Smurf Girl
I
now,
didn't
huh?
fire about that.
I'm talking to Smurf Girl now, huh?
I know. Yeah, I'm back.
Prove it. If you're Smurf Girl, you will have hair all over your head.
Oh yeah. No.
Okay.
Oh
All
yeah.
right.
There we
All
go.
right. Okay.
No, I've been wearing a hat all day.
You're
No,
smart.
I like wearing this hat, and I've been wearing this hat, and I went in and I got it, and I was like walking around. I was like, oh, I'm like, do I look? And I said to strangers, I said, hey, if I wear this, will I look like I'm gonna do an impression of Uncle Tony? Do I look like Uncle Tony? And I'm like, Uncle Tony, and they're like, oh yeah, you look like Uncle Tony. So even strangers thought I was, was doing Uncle Tony, but
They didn't. They had no idea.
no, they couldn't even tell. They're like, Uncle Tony. Even people knew who Uncle Tony was. Now there's something. It's something about the hat. It's something about the hat.
It's very similar.
Yeah. There's something about him though, Mitch. Like there's something about Uncle Tony. Like for God's sake. For God's sake.
Like what?
Where did he go? Because okay, this is the thing. Us apostates know what happened with Uncle Tony, right? Like we all know. Like obviously, there was a problem and we were talking about it. We all knew. But for the witnesses, they're acting like it was no big deal. And they're not saying, like with Raymond France and everybody, all the people in the Jehovah's Witnesses knew why. Like when you're in it, and it's not like the witnesses don't know too. You know what I'm saying? The witnesses know. Like they know why Uncle Tony. They know more than anybody else. They saw it. And it was them being upset with Uncle Tony. Like, do you think, it was like the witnesses being super upset and pissed off at what Uncle Tony was doing. And he gets kicked off. They know more of why he got kicked off than anyone else on the face of the planet. And,
Okay.
we deserve an explanation, right?
Some might not know. Because you're saying witnesses know. Some of our listeners and viewers might not know. So why? What did he do?
Good question. And every single, I know, because like for me, you were still in the organization when that happened. I was not. We were doing concerted efforts targeting him. We got him at the liquor store. We got him doing this. We got him doing that. I'm all online. We had him where we wanted him, and we made, when Uncle Brent lost his mind and committed triple homicide, with everything else we had caught him doing, that was the final straw. Like that while he's being a jackass up on the platform, that people are being murdered. You know what I mean? Like people were being murdered of online apostates being me, that the people he was supposed to be shepherding are getting murdered because of what's going on in the apostate community. And there were certain things that were said about him. Like I had said, at the memorial, I dressed a little girl up in a Smurf costume and went to the memorial, and I stood up and I said, this is a Masonic black mass, and Toni Morris is from the Philip Morris family. And, that there was things, of what Lloyd Evans was saying and doing, and who got Bottlegate on tape, and things where we got him in a way, us apostates, as a whole, in such a way that they couldn't help but remove him after everything that happened. Like it was just this, Pillowgate, Bottlegate, me standing up at the memorial, a bunch of other stuff, and also his own mouth. His own mouth got him. Like his own mouth got him. He would say, I'm from a wealthy family, don't you? It's like, oh, well then what wealthy family? I'm filling in the blanks for everybody. that it would be the wealthy family he bragged about being a part of was the Philip Morris family, considering his last name is Morris. What other Morris family would there be that's wealthy? Name me one. You know?
Those who don't know, you're talking about the tobacco family.
Yep, which is why we're smoking. And why then also me saying he's from the Philip Morris family, and then his last talk is, whoops, I can't even do it. Lighting up a match and being like, oh, this is what we do to Jehovah's enemies, out like smoke, and then he's the one that's out when everybody, me starting it, saying he's from the Philip Morris family and he's out like smoke.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Because that's what I said many, many, many times at the memorial, on 6 screens of the Watchtower, on my channel. And he would brag about being from a wealthy family. So who else would it be? Considering that's what they made him do. They made him do it.
Hold on. Let me look something up real quick. Hold on. I might be connecting
and like what?
I said, if you're talking, I'm looking something up. I may be connecting some dots here.
Okay. Because, like, if I was the one that did it, like, if it was me instead, where it's like, I'm from a wealthy family. I'm from a wealthy family. I'm Rose Morris. And saying that, and then I do a match and blow it out and I get kicked off the governing body, you'd be like, oh, well, she had to have been, like, if it was me, or if even it was you.
Yeah.
What other assumption would there be? None.
Oh my goodness. And so
are you Googling it?
Yeah, I'm looking up something real quick because you made me think about something.
And he was a drinker. So he was a drinker, and when he's saying he's from a wealthy family and his last name is Morris, and he's walking around a liquor store with a hat on and a trench coat, like, just that in itself.
Oh my goodness. Big tobacco.
And everyone has an Uncle Tony. You know what I mean? Everyone has some alcoholic Uncle Tony, and he's slurring his words and, being all stupid. But that's the thing what makes him so lovable. Like, as an apostate, those things about him, I love personally. Like, I want him to know that about him. He used to, seriously, he used to, back in the day when I was little, because I've known him forever. He used to have one of these in his jacket pocket, and me and Jesse would feel it, and he'd be like, no, that's my pacemaker. That's my pacemaker. You're going to give me a heart attack. You're going to give me a heart. No, I want to see it. That's my medicine. It's my medicine.
Well, that's why you're saying.
That's how I know this is Uncle Tony. And I can,
This is crazy.
What'd you find?
Well, no, I'm just looking up, like, how they started and everything. Yeah. That big old tobacco company.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And you think that's why he made the match reference?
Say it again.
You think that's why he made the match reference on that one?
Oh, yeah, because he was drinking and smoking and being all Uncle Philip Morris. Uncle Tony Philip Morris. Well, and his nickname is Smoke. Like, Uncle Tony Smoke, Tony Smoke Morris. Like, you can hear him at people, oh, here comes here comes Tony Smoke Morris, oh, he's going to go out like smoke. I just like doing that, man.
Yeah, I see.
Doing sage at this point.
No.
What? What? No sage?
No.
Oh, because you get all freaky.
We don't do that type of stuff.
Come on. Let's do some tarot, Mitch.
No, stop. Anyway, so people have been really, really commenting on our episodes. They love Smurf Girl. Okay, this is what I'm thinking. Because someone said they wanted to know more of your story. So I'm thinking, like, on our next episode, we need to like just like drill in on that, like give a little bit more of your story. We touched on it on our first episode. We touched on it, but I think some who aren't aware of you because you have a huge following.
I know it's weird that they wouldn't. I'm just demonized Smurf Girl, man. Like I'm demonized Smurf Girl, the Jehovah's Witnesses. What is there not to know?
That might
right?
That might scare people though when you put the demonized in front of it.
Well, they called me that. I didn't name myself, Mitch. I didn't name myself. There's a demonized Smurf Girl, you know. Her dad's a serial killer. She's scary. She's this, you know, she's that. Oh my God. You know, they're the ones that said it. Like of my story, you know it because you're the ones that said it about me. You know? Like my story is what other people said about me. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like what you said about me is my story. But it was because of, you know, like back in the day, most people are dead, you know, of the adults during that time of 1982. Mm-hmm. Like how old would an adult be from 1982? Like most of the adults had kids, like would have been like my mother's age, which would have been like in their 30s. So any adults that did that to me would be like in their 70s. You know, some of them didn't make it. And so a lot of those, you know, there's some remnants of the demonized, you know, Smurf left behind of the adults that did that.
Yeah.
Like it was adults that called me names and adults that my behavior, which you've seen my behavior, you know, my behavior flipped out like how I flip you out sometimes. You know, oh, don't do that. Oh, what do you mean, Ouija? Tara? You know, like, yeah, come on, let's do some Ouija, you know?
No. No.
I would freak him out even more being a Jehovah's Witness. And of the witnesses that I knew, you know, hanging around with Uncle Tony, you know, hanging around with certain people, I was untouchable. Like, I even had bodyguards. Like, as a teenager, I had to have bodyguards from you great crowd Jehovah's Witnesses.
Why?
Like I did. I've got pictures of having bodyguards. It was the stupidest. I mean, witnesses went like in the 80s all the way up to like 1990. Jehovah's Witnesses were stupid around me. I've never in my entire life just stupid. Especially, I mean, in the Midwest here in Tucson, I've never seen a group of stupider people in my entire life where, you know, I don't know how to explain it.
We were afraid.
Yeah, and you should be. Like, they should be.
Story, I was young, man, I heard that story, it terrified me.
Oh, if you would have seen it firsthand, Mitch, you would have lost your mind. And there wasn't anyone that didn't know my family that didn't know that we ran Watchtower in multiple different ways. You know, walking around just like how the body do with bodyguards now. Walking around with bodyguards, stupid brothers, you know, being stupid at me. Just being stupid.
Why did you need a bodyguard?
Because brothers would be stupid. And well, for one, you know, to keep certain people away from me. Like keep, you know, I don't want to say, but to keep certain people, you know, certain, the way I would describe it, keeping certain Michael Jacksons away from me. Just certain brothers that would be like, ooh, that's demonized Smurf Girl. That's demonized Smurf Girl. Of like the pictures that I have, like of the Michael Jackson kind of brothers that would, they just be all Michael Jackson at me. You know, you remember that one song? What's that song? Where he follows that girl around and he's following her and he's singing to her and he's following her.
What? A couple. Like,
I forget. It's an old one. But like when I was young, like I would walk around. Well, I would walk around the assembly like this. And there would be boys, you know, just like, oh, hey, oh, you want to go roller skating? You want to do that? You want to, And so, like, you know, this needed a bodyguard at the assembly. 2 bodyguards. 1 for each side. You know? And that, like, flanking. Like, no, I don't think so.
how long did that go on?
It was nuts. It was nuts, and it's been nuts ever since. Like, it's been nuts recently. It's been, like,
why recently?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Why has it been nuts recently?
It's just always, you know, you get crazy messages, like of what you get. Like, okay, of the messages you get, you say about the messages you get. What kind of messages do you think I get? Okay? You're a guy. You're you. So just what do you think goes on my end of things?
Wow.
You know, it's weird. I'm used to it. It's not as bad as it used to be when I was in the organization, but, you know, it's still bad. Like, it's still bad. I don't know.
So I want to know, like, what's in store for you? Like, what the Smurf Girl's future look like?
I don't know. Don't know. Anything goes. We'll take this show to the next level of, like, you know, we'll take it to the next level and we'll see. Like, there's no holds barred. After this, like, do you know how envious ex-Mormons are of us us ex-Jehovah's Witnesses?
No. Why?
Well, how do you think they feel when they haven't had any major changes in, like, forever? And we have, where it's like, oh no, we fight like badasses. We fight like motherfuckers. We're gonna, you know, we don't take no for an answer. We're gonna keep going, you know, do you know how they would want to have a member of their prophets be kicked off like Uncle Tony?
I bet, yeah.
Because can you imagine if it was the Mormons that started to be able to grow beards and have pants and have one of their prophets, or Scientology, where someone on Scientology got kicked off big time? You know, any other cult, is their goal is to be what we are, of what we've accomplished. That's what they want too.
I see what you're saying now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where, I mean, I can't imagine if it would have happened with the Mormons, how disappointed I would have been. Like, how come it couldn't have been us? We're doing, you know, there's, you know, of what we're doing, but we did because, you know, that's the kind of people we are. Right?
Now, what, circling back to do you think, so some are saying, and I'm asking this because of things I see.
Mm-hmm.
Some are saying that he reached that age where they suggest people leave.
No, they're all around the same age. So I think
That's
Stephen is probably even older.
That's what I
Garrett Loesch is older.
Yeah.
I think he might even, well, other than Mark Sanderson, he's probably right in the middle. I wouldn't think he's, you know, he's obviously not the youngest, like Mark would be the youngest, but he's not the oldest by far at all. And there's others that, like, you know, Garrett Loesch would be, or like David Splain if it was age.
Yeah.
Ages. Don't think like a witness. Don't talk like a witness. You know. There's one thing that only witnesses will refute what us apostates have got to say. You know, it's like, oh no, it was a bunch of things. It was over. You know what I mean? When it's like, no, the fat lady sang and it's over, Uncle Tony. It was just over.
Wow. Yeah. And I'm just like I'm relaying comments that I hear to you so that you can answer it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. So what other comment?
That's mainly it. Is they were saying, some say no, it was the age, and they asked him to leave because of that. Others say he's this is the other. I wanted to run this by you too. I've seen this slant all week long. They're saying that for whatever reason they wanted to quiet him up, and so they sent him to a home that they bought in North Carolina.
Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot I was going to talk about that. Yeah, that home is called Celebrity Rehab with Dr. Drew. No, you remember that?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
He's doing celebrity rehab. I did non-celebrity rehab. I did regular rehab. Cause I did rehab, he did rehab. This is me sober. Lovely. Not really, with the fireball. But yeah, that like they were gonna get him sober for his health for his health and his mental well-being. He's needed rehab since I was little. Like he's needed rehab, like personally, carrying a little fireball in his pocket, calling it a pacemaker. He's had problems for a long time, but that was what made him so awesome is that like, this is the thing with Uncle Tony, as long as he likes you, if he likes you and you like him and you're in good with him and you're thick like thieves, he's the greatest guy in the whole world. But if he gives you the cold shoulder and cuts you off, because when I was in good with him, and then I'm just doing modeling and I'm all gung-ho, then all of a sudden he wants to treat me like I was nothing. It's like, oh, you're going to use my image, you're going to do this, you're going to do that. And when he was being Uncle Tony, it was fine because you get perks for being Uncle Tony's. You know what I mean? But when he's going to act like, oh, who are you? I'm blind. Who are you? I don't think so. It's like, you know exactly who I am, buddy.
And you saying this is when you modeled?
Yeah.
He treated you like that?
Oh, being Uncle Tony? Oh, yeah, I was his favorite. I was Uncle Tony's favorite. Oh, can we use, we want to use you for a song, or can we do this? Can you do Kingdom Melody? We like the way you sing. We want to do, we want to use this experience of you in the magazine for you doing school. Like, remember that school report you did? Oh, we're so, they do that with everybody where they will stroke your ego to use. And then you go up on the stage and then you get the people that are on the stage for the assembly. Mm-hmm. Those assembly stage people. I was one of those. Where it's like you go up and you're holding your Bible and you've got your experience. And you're like, yeah, I was in school and I was pioneering and I did a report. And yeah, I was one of those stupid, annoying girls on the platform. One of them bitches on the platform that's like, oh, isn't she a goody goody? Isn't she just perfect?
Well, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
And
see,
I was too perfect. I know.
Smurf Girl has a good side.
No, I was totally like, I was just the most perfect Jehovah's Witness girl on the face of the planet. And then got married off at 16. Cause and I used to say, you know why? Because I was too perfect. It sounds arrogant, but it's like they're just so. Well, you can never be too perfect either. Like for me personally, with Uncle Tony, and Arden Hansen, I could not be perfect enough. Like, of all the pictures that I've shown of like, just, you know, now that I look at it, it's like, God, those are so cute. Just beautiful photographs of my teenage years. And those beautiful photographs, I was not perfect enough for Arden Hansen and Uncle Tony. So this is what it looks like, Uncle Tony, when you don't think I'm perfect enough for you. You know, now you're not perfect enough. You know, he's far from perfect. But I was not perfect enough, and then I became collateral damage because I was such a troublemaker. You know, I was the queen of, you know, sneaking around. Like,
why did you become a troublemaker?
Because I knew all the big wigs and knew what hypocrites they were, and I would try and wake people up. I would try and wake you up. Countless by my behavior, by my brat behavior was my way of trying to wake people up. And because people would look and say, oh, look at that little girl. She's from an elite Jehovah's Witness family. Look at her stepdad's doing the help desk. Her stepdad's doing the sound at the assembly. Why is she acting like such a brat? And I'd be like, because I'm trying to wake you up, man. Like, trying to wake you up. So I would just be a big giant piece of work.
You have to watch those sound guys at the assembly.
Yeah. Oh.
I was a sound guy.
Was the sound guy. Oh yeah, you were a sound guy. Yeah.
What is that saying? What you trying to say about me?
That you vast apostate liar, mentally diseased apostate, demonized apostate Mitch. I'm demonized apostate. I don't mind admitting it. Demonized. I love being demonized.
Stop.
No, because they I don't got one. Oh, guess what, Mitch? They took my ring away when they kicked me off the body. They took it away.
Well,
he said, "Give you." I know.
Yeah.
I miss it. Yeah, they took my ring away. They took my ring. They said, "Can't hand it over." Bragger. God, bragger.
Years. You remember that picture you posted of us?
Yes.
When I was young and had hair.
Say it again.
I said, remember that picture you posted of us earlier this week when I was young and had hair? I was flashing.
I know.
Yeah.
I love it. I know, and you had her. Yeah, that was the same ring you had in that picture. And you're the one that's, yeah, like there are brothers that got those big, and it's a status symbol of just being like a made man in the mafia, like being a Watchtower Mafia made man. I got my Beamer, I'm Big Mitch with my big ring.
I told people, like on one of my videos that I made, when I'm trying to tell people like how it really is an organization, that's what I likened it to. I told them when you become a servant and an elder, it's like you're a made man and it's hard to get knocked down.
Oh yeah.
Like
God, I can't believe, yeah.
I would have accusations against me from idiots, but the elders wouldn't want to do anything to me. Like, yeah, they would be, in essence, they would make up stories to defend me.
Yeah.
I tried to tell people that's just how it is. It's very hard to get knocked down. Yeah.
Yeah, once you get made and you get friends on that elder body, they will back you up. It's just like the mafia. Like I was trying to explain it to like other people.
Yeah.
And I liken it to the mafia all the time.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know, and also with the mafia, when they have a situation, how do they, it's like, oh, don't worry. Like, oh, for an example, Jehovah will take care of it. Like imagine, like when they say that, oh, don't worry, you know what? Oh, is there any second witnesses? Like, okay, I'm going to say this in a real gangster way. If you come to me and you say, this, and this just happened, whatever it is, I'd be like, well, were there any second witnesses to it, Mitch? No, there weren't. Okay, well, you know what? I'll have Jehovah take care of it, okay? You know? Don't call the cops, though. I'll have Jehovah take care of it. Because there ain't no second witnesses, right? But who did it? And if I knew, if I was like a John Gotti, I would go take care of it. I'd have Jehovah take care of it, you know, of whoever Jehovah would be. And be like, yeah, you know, there's this guy, he's XYZ, you know, kids, whatever it would be. Why don't you go, you know, why don't Jehovah go teach him a lesson on, you know, touching on kids? What would that mean? If I were to say, I'll have, you know, the guy's touching on some kids, I'll have Jehovah take care of it. You know, don't even bother calling the cops. You know, it'll be done by morning. You know, like that's how you could take that. That if there's no way, because I mean, look at what happened with Uncle Brent and Uncle Clyde. You know, they told me Jehovah was going to take care of that situation. And that is what happened. So what else am I supposed to think, right? Like, what am I supposed to think? Knowing it's like, oh, well, what? Is that Jehovah's way of taking care of things? That the cops didn't take care of it, so Jehovah did? It's like, okay. You know, and so, you know, and it's a way to put those, you know, those kinds of pedos on notice that when the brothers do say that in some instances, a lot, that when Jehovah takes care of it, it doesn't end up with a jail cell. It you know, well, it sometimes does, but that there's a lot of collateral damage when Jehovah takes care of it. Jehovah takes care of it in a, you know, a more messy kind of a way. You know, like, what, and we see the mess. We see it in the headlines all the time. Brother goes to the Kingdom Hall and takes his wife. You know, this thing, that thing, Lauren Stewart, Christian Longo, Uncle Brent, Uncle Clyde, you know, all these things, countless.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they want Jehovah to take care of it. But in my opinion, when I see Jehovah taking care of a situation like that, I'm getting to the point where I kind of appreciate it at this point, where it's like, I stand up and I'm like, yay, look at how Jehovah took care of that. You know, thank you, Jehovah. And then I sing a little song to him.
Because something bad might happen to different people. That's what you mean by that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They get taken care of one way or another. Like Jehovah handled Uncle Tony. You know, did they call the cops on Uncle Tony? No, they took care of him one way or another. You know, and he's blowing out his own match, and it's this and it's that. Like, is he sure that's the way the route he wants to take? You know, I mean, that's kind of a deep, scary situation, you know, for somebody to talk about, but it's true. Like, I've seen it with my own eyes. So it's like,
I don't know how ready people would be to like hear that and accept it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, what's the other alternative? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because in every situation when that's going on, does it ever end well? Like, it never does. It always ends up in something horrifying. Mm-hmm. When Jehovah handles it. Like when the court, like, you know, but when Jehovah handles it, when Jehovah handles the situation, brothers and sisters, does it ever end without someone going Uncle Brent on somebody else? No, it doesn't. When Jehovah handles it, because ask yourself, when Jehovah handles it, does it ever end up where it's not on the table of a homicide detective? It doesn't. It always, you know, it always does. It always ends up in a file where then the whole family's obliterated and there's usually no witnesses left to talk about it. And, you know, the whole family then gets Uncle Brented, is how it always ends up.
why does it only happen like that with some and not with all the victims?
Well, it hasn't happened yet.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You can't have it happen all at once. But what, God, Mitch.
I'm asking the questions that the viewers are going to ask. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, well, I know for a fact that the way that it's playing out is playing out in a certain order. Where it's like, Christian Longo linked to Lauren Stewart. Lauren Stewart linked to me. Uncle Brent linked to me, and then linked to Uncle Clyde, linked to this one. There's a lot, Jeffrey Epstein links. There's links to each one of them. Of what's happening in the news of these things, they're not random. Where it's like, oh, I remember that brother. Oh, he's linked to Lauren Stewart. Or that brother's linked to Christian Longo. That brother's linked to this other person. It's all links of a chain. Mm-hmm. And as each link, because this is how it was described, as each link starts to break, then another one will snap. Like they'll see, there's several ones. Oh God, I know all about Clyde Hansen. I know all, oh God. And then they start having elder bodies. And when they start having judicials, and then somebody will snap, somebody will lose it. And there's another link to the chain. And then something else somewhere else, another link to a chain. Then there's Uncle Tony, another link to a chain, and I know the chain. It's hanging around my neck. And I'm like, oh, there's another one. Until the necklace is just so tight around all their necks that they're not going to be able to breathe. Where all you got to do, like if I'm working on getting my judicial records subpoenaed, and if Demonized Smurf Girl's judicial records were out, I've got the pictures too, where it's like, oh yeah, this goes with this goes with that. My judicial file, it might as well be the Epstein file, is what it might as well be. You know what I mean?
You have a lot of names on your judicial file, huh?
Oh, what would you assume? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't say everything that you and I talk about. I let you say what you're comfortable saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm asking questions that I know I've seen and maybe some of our listeners may be asking. So that's why I'm asking you certain questions.
Well, of all the people, of all the thousands, if not millions, not even just the thousands online, all the answers to what really happened with the demonized Smurf and everything and afterwards is all in my file.
Yeah.
Of when somebody makes a video and says, what really happened with that demonized Smurf? Oh, it's in my file. It's in my mom's file, Arden Hansen's file. It's in Uncle Tony's file. It's in Uncle Steven's file. It's in all their files, of everyone that was there at that Kingdom Hall that day. The memorial, April 8th, 1982. Everyone that was at the memorial at our Kingdom Hall in Ortonville, Minnesota, which was a small Kingdom Hall, but it's in every single one of their files. And at this point, and in Breckenridge, Minnesota, and at this point, some really horrible things of the people in those congregations that were involved with that. There has, Uncle Clyde was there. Yeah. Uncle Brent was there. Uncle Tony was there. I was there. My mom was there. Of all these people, it's like, and what happened with those individuals that were there? Anything good? Most of them we can't even ask because they're dead and in jail. My Uncle Morris Hansen was there. He's doing life too. You know?
Goodness.
My grandma's dead. She can't say anything. Junkyard grandma. You know, and so that's just a word of warning to anybody else that was there for that Ortonville memorial. It's in your file. Watchtower knows. Do I care? No, because I'm the most visible one. You know? And they're all scared of me. Like, can you imagine? Those people that were there, I'm scared of her. You know? Why? Time to play hardball. Like, it really is. Because it's like, it's not something that's like a minimal big deal. It was the biggest scandal to ever happen. What's, like, if we say, what's the biggest scandal to ever happen?
I mean, for me,
other than Uncle Tony, which it's related.
For me, that's it.
Yeah.
That damn Smurf story.
Mm-hmm. And it's related to everything else. Everything else is just me getting older, you know, and various family members of like, oh yeah, then Uncle Clyde grows up and then he's a stoop, you know, and then me, and then Uncle Tony. Then Uncle Tony gets made on the governing body, and then look at what happens to him. You know? Like, it's just it's a family saga. That's what we used to call it. Like, you know, Smurf Girl's family saga. It's like, oh no, you know. It's really become something.
Yeah.
It was so much more than what people realize.
After all these years, it's still being talked about.
I know. I thought people forgot.
25, and people are still talking about it.
Yeah. I know. What's that been? 43 years. No, wait. 41. No, wait.
Yeah, I think you're right. 43, 44, something like that.
82. Yeah. 43 years. I was 8. Like, and yeah, that was, God, that was awful. You know?
Yeah.
Movies were made about it.
Actually, it was an assembly part. I was still living in Chicago at the time. You know, young. One of the talks at the assembly talked about it. And
yeah.
You know, he was like, if you have one of those, you need to throw it away tonight. And yeah, like we didn't have any, but I was still terrified as shit.
Well, was I on the stage for it? Was there a little girl on the stage for it?
No, this was in Chicago. It was just a brother giving a talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they did take me at all the bowl assemblies, you know, the Cotton Bowl, the Coliseum, the Rose Bowl, going Rose Bowl Bundy hunting. That's why I've named it after the Rose Bowl assembly. Going Rose Bowl Bundy hunting. That's what he called it. Isn't that nuts? You know, and taken to all the different bowl assemblies and then given the parts. You know, scaring the crap out of you guys.
Oh my goodness.
Well, they needed to scare people in after they were leaving like crazy after 75. Like it did, it feared them in. Where they were like, oh, if we leave the organization, we don't want to leave demonized. And it's like, I mean, seriously, you guys were so demonized, it wasn't funny. Just, I've never, like, seeing the demonized reaction of Jehovah's Witnesses back then was over the top. It was over the top. I mean, all of a sudden, the adults started beating their kids with wooden spoons, that kind of demonization of just mothers just dragging and fathers dragging their kids down the aisle, dislocating their shoulders, you know, and hands over the mouth, mouth popping wedding rings, of chewing on paper towels with a bloody mouth. I mean, do you know how little boys like you You remember sucking on a paper towel during the meeting?
No, no. My mom will swap me with the truth book real quick.
Yeah.
People would hear a sound in the hall, but they didn't know where it came from.
God.
She was fast.
No, there'd be the little boys mainly would be sucking on a paper towel because they'd get their mouth popped.
Oh my goodness.
We're getting bloody in the inside of your mouth. And I need a paper towel, and then sucking on a paper towel. The wooden spooning and knowing that was why. That was intense. That was really intense. Having to watch and knowing why all the parents were all of a sudden throwing out all their kids' toys and I need to, cool, because you know what? You know why witness kids had to throw out all their toys all the time was because the parents blamed the kids' bad behavior and tantrums at the meeting and stuff on their toys. Like, maybe their toys are making them throw a tantrum at the meeting. And it's like, maybe because you're a bad parent is why, maybe because you're in a psycho cult, I mean, the bloody mouse that I saw, you remember back in the 80s, seeing little kids with the black baby teeth? You remember seeing, sometimes kids that had the black baby teeth?
Like they were rotten?
Yeah, like just black baby teeth. There was, after 1982, there were a lot of little boys in the organization that had little black baby little brown or black baby teeth. And when I got older, I was at the dentist when I had my own kid, and she had bumped her tooth. And he goes, it might turn brown, or it might, because when you bump your baby teeth real bad, that's what happens. And I'm like, oh, that's why that's trauma of when you have brown or black baby teeth, is because your baby teeth get knocked and traumatized. And it turns out they die because of, and there were a lot from, 82 to, 1990, a lot of those little kids had black and brown baby teeth. And it was because they're getting popped in the mouth too much.
Huh. That's great.
I don't know how much it's happening now, but in the 80s, it happened a lot.
Yeah, I don't think it happens now. It's a lot of parents don't believe in spanking kids.
Yeah, I firmly believe that's why, child abuse is being made more public. And when kids started to call the cops on their own parents, was Jehovah's Witness kids calling the cops on their own parents. You could be arrested for spanking me this bad at the meeting. And kids were calling the cops on their own parents. And I think a lot of those kids that did that were witness kids.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them. Because I know I did, and I got a lot of other kids. You should call the cops on your parents if they're doing that, and that a lot of that stemmed from child abuse happening in the witnesses, is kids calling the cops on their own parents, on their witness parents.
I don't think that happened too much in the black community.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, black kids didn't call the cops.
No,
not on their parents.
Us white Jehovah's Witness kids did, though.
I can see that. No, we would have got our ass kicked in front of the police.
Yeah. No, I do remember, I had a black boyfriend. One of my first boyfriends was black.
What?
Yeah, what?
You ain't tell me that.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm friends with him on Facebook, actually. I talk to him quite often. But he said the same thing. He goes, he said the same thing. That he goes, no, this is just normal. I said, well, not for me. It's not normal. That's not normal. And so I would get all upset, and he'd just be like, "Oh no, it's normal." I'm like, "That's not normal." He goes, "Yeah, it is." And I'm like, "No, it's not."
That's why
So
I'm
we
laughing.
fight about it.
The whole while you've been talking, I'm just laughing. I'm like, really? Y'all just kicked at the circuit assembly.
Yeah. No, maybe that's why Michael Jackson talked like a woman, is because his mom kept beating him between the legs with a wooden spoon. That's what we used to
You're just a
say.
soft-spoken man. That's all.
Am I too outspoken?
No, I said Michael Jackson was a soft-spoken man. That's all.
Oh, soft-spoken man, effeminate, sallow, sanctimonious, like Jesus, according to Watchtower.
Oh, man. So will you? We talked about this the other day. Are you still going to like Kingdom Halls?
Do I what?
Are you still going to Kingdom Halls to say your message?
Oh, sometimes. Like I went to, well, when I went to the Kingdom Hall, and then I went to the assembly, and then I had to spend 3.5 weeks in a lunatic asylum. So no, I don't want to go anymore.
What they called on you or something when you showed up at the assembly?
Yeah. No, I called, and the cops don't get it. The cops still don't get apostasy, which is really upsetting. So I do want to say to other apostates, at this point, be careful, because what we deal with, the authorities don't have a clue. And when they see it, like like what we're talking about, you get what I'm saying. You know, when I talk about, oh, Uncle Tony Morris and this, you know, like when people say, well, Tony Morris got kicked off the governing body, and beards and pants. And, you know, when you say beards and pants and Uncle Tony Morris, and when you start talking Watchtower to the cops, that sounds crazy to them.
Yeah.
Of what we're going through in the apostate community. The police think that that's the ravings of a lunatic. And it's like, well, no, we all know about Uncle Tony, and it's this and it's that. And talking about like even like Stephen Lett, or talking about a demonized Smurf running down the aisle of Kingdom Hall. Do you know what that sounds like to a police officer?
Oh, I know what it sounded like to me.
Yeah, it sounds like lunatic.
Yeah.
And then I say to him, but you don't understand. I'm Smurf Girl. I'm ExJDub Smurf Girl. And, you know, Tony Morris got kicked off the governing body, and it's beards and it's pants. And, you know, Mark Sanderson grew a beard. And they're thinking I'm crazy. And then I realized, you know, it does sound really crazy, and I admit it. So I took it like a woman, which is more than taking it as a Jehovah's Witness man. And I sat in that hospital for 3.5 weeks, and I'm like, no, all you got, and I sat there, I said, I'm not taking any meds. All you got to do, doctor, is Google me. Google me. Until finally we were at a standoff, and I'm like, you know, Dr. Nima, I said, you got a computer sitting right there. I was sitting at his desk. And I'm like, Google me. And he goes, you still, you know, like you still think, you know, that you're like on a show? Like, and I'm like, I do YouTube. You still think you have a show? Yeah, I got a show. This goes to Dr. Nima, by the way. You, Dr. Nima. You still think you got a show and you document like a documentary for, yeah. It's called ExJDub Network, you know, wherever it is, you know. And like, you know, and it's called ExJDub Smurf Girl. And so I said, doctor, it had been 3 weeks. I was court ordered. I said, Google me, please. Well, you got the internet? Okay, fine. So he goes, what is it? I'm like, ExJDub Smurf Girl. He Googles it, and I said, see? Right there. That's me. This right here, that's me. This is what because I'm like, do you not know what a Jehovah's Witness is? No, I know what a Jehovah's Witness is. And, you know, Are you still really upset of your depression about this, beards and pants? Like, he didn't even get it. I'm like, there's thousands of people online that get it. Yeah, beards and pants and Toni Morris. And, but to a psychiatrist, it sounds crazy.
Yeah.
To a police officer, it sounds crazy. So to apostates, just know that when we're ranting and raving about beards and pants and Toni Morris, that to the cops, that sometimes sounds lunatic.
Yeah.
And so we need to keep it to ourselves at this point. And then maybe with protests, also don't do a protest by yourself. Like, words of warning. Don't go to the assembly by yourself.
Yeah, because
It's
you want
not
to
safe. Like, it's not safe. These witnesses, okay, I'm just kind of thinking about this right now. Do not go to the assembly by yourself. Don't go to the Kingdom Hall and crash it by yourself. Because they have done things at this point that when an apostate says it to a police officer, the police officer looks at the apostate like we are crazy. Like, why are you so upset about beards? Why are you so upset about pants? Who's this Toni Morris character? Why are you so, and then also the pedophilia, the trafficking, Toni Morris, beards, pants, blah, 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 of all the things we talk about in the community on a regular basis, or demonize Smurf. They look at us like we are raving lunatics. And that's what the Jehovah's Witnesses has done to us.
Yeah.
And not one of the things that I'm bringing up is not 100% true. So be careful to anyone of the Kingdom Hall goers or cart crashers. Be careful what you say to a police officer, because you could end up, like me, being mistaken for a crazy person because the witness is a crazy situation right now.
But because of what you just said, do you think it's even wise to go crash a meeting?
No, not at all. Unless you can crash it and get out of there within a few minutes.
Yeah.
But I would suggest not, or if you do, go with at least 10 other people, or like 10 people total, so that you have numbers on your side. And to not get into all the beards, pants, Toni Morris details to the cops. Keep it as simple as possible, because the actual details are so insane to a police officer, they don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
They don't understand. They don't understand the doctrine changes. They don't understand having a governing body member kicked off. They don't understand, like, to go even about overlapping generation to a police officer.
Yeah, they won't.
They're going to think you're nuts.
Yeah. So you would recommend just keeping the fight online?
Yes. And at this point, the ones that are remaining are so few, and they're seriously, I've seen them with my own eyes, and not a single one is worth it anyway.
Yeah.
Like, they're so worthless. They're like, I hate to say it, but like, I think, Mitch, you were the last remaining decent person to leave. And now that you're gone 9 months ago, the last remaining people are not worth our effort. And it's time. That's why I'm a different person. It's like, no, now it's time for closure. The last remaining decent individual is gone. And all the other ones are the worthless pedo hiders that.
Oh.
But that's your anointing, Mitch. You're not anointed without your ring on.
Oh.
That's what makes you anointed.
Oh.
God, I can't see without my Uncle Tony glasses.
Love it.
Oh, see, I'm Uncle Tony again. Uh-oh.
Oh, I thought they better cover those up.
He's a cross-dresser. He's a cross-dresser. That was a ring that you took off, right?
Yeah, I took my ring off. You
Oh.
said I was the last. You said I was the last decent one. I was like, oh.
I know.
This is
You
what I
have
keep my
now
song-
been
This is what I keep on my
removed
song-
from the governing body. Oh,
Oh.
no. You are
This
now
is
an
the-
official
This is
apostate.
this is the hand I held the Bible with. So like the ring just flashed the audience all the time.
It's not the hand that held the songbook, is it? The back of the
No.
songbook guy. You're
No.
not the back of the song. Mitch, the back of the songbook guy.
Nah. They would have needed a large print.
Yeah, oh, once you go black of the songbook, you can't go back. That's a black of the songbook. This is Watchtower After Dark times
Yeah, right.
2.
It wasn't me.
I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, am I talking
That
to
was
the
Mitch.
real back of the songbook guy? It's
was
Mitch, the back of the songbook guy. I would reckon. Let me see your wrist, Mitch. Let me see your wrist. Let me see your wrist. Does it match the back of the songbook?
No, mine is darker.
Let me see.
Mine is
It's
darker.
totally you.
Mine is
No,
dark.
it's Cecil. It's
Yeah.
Cecil, the back of the songbook guy. But Mitch, you come in second. Yes. We found them, ladies and gentlemen. No, that wrist is too thick. That's
Yeah.
a thick
That's
wrist.
what I told you.
Look at that thick.
That's not me. That's
Arch
not me
it.
on
You
the
gotta
songbook.
arch it. Do
That's
it.
not me on the songbook.
Kink it. There we go.
That's not me on the songbook. You would have had. I'm telling you, you would have had to.
Yeah, and then look at me all crook-eyed. Hey, let's
Everybody would have
recreate the back. Oh wait, I'll hold something. Okay,
Everybody would have had to have a large.
I got something. We thank you, Jehovah.
That's not me.
Stop gawking at me, Mitch.
That's
Stop
not me.
gawking at me with your weirdo songbook wrist.
That's not me. If it was me, I would have told them I want to be the only one in the picture.
Yeah. Oh, I could probably crop you out. Oh, let's really mess with the songbook. Oh wait, my phone.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
It wasn't. It was no. Ye who protests too much. I think Mitch was the back of the songbook guy. I think you're the back of the songbook guy. You're so guilty. No, that would just be the funniest thing ever. God. Yeah, see, it's you can do it so good. No, Cecil does it better. Cecil does it. I got the hand that held the songbook. It's totally him. You can do. Is it you? It's totally you. It is totally you. Because you know.
That guy wasn't wearing glasses. He wasn't wearing glasses on the songbook.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna put it's totally you. The back of the songbook, guys, Mitch. You heard it here first, everybody. From Uncle Tony. It's so, and you know what? Because I'm dressed like a detective. I'm a detective. Your Honor, I changed the plea, Mitch's plea, to guilty as charged.
I would have told you that.
As being the back of the songbook guy. I'm Sherlock Smurf Girl.
You've known me when we were teenagers. I would have told you that.
Yeah, I know Big Mitch. Big Mitch and his BMW going to skate country. I've known Mitch for a long time.
Where'd you get Big Mitch from?
You.
That's my disfellowship name.
Mitch?
Big
Your
Mitch.
disfellowship name?
Big Mitch is my disfellowship name.
Yeah, you were Big Mitch at skate country. Sexy Big Mitch and his BMW. No, you don't think I didn't hear about you? Little chocolate thunder from, yeah, you know, come on. You were a little chocolate rabbit. I could crack you open like an egg.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
See, you even admitted, no, I'm the back of the songbook guy. I knew it. I knew it. It's okay. We forgive you.
That wrist was thin.
No, it is sea salt. Look, trust me, it's sea salt. It was Cecil Perk. I think it's Cecil Perkins. But yeah, Cecil, the back of the penis. It's penis hand Cecil, the back of the songbook guy.
That was a small wrist. That's not me.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I know. Yeah, if it was Mitch, you'd know it. If it was you, we'd know it. It'd be like, oh, man. Do you see the size of that guy's wrists? Huge. That's what you're so
my goodness, man. I can't believe it.
Terrible. Well, this has been fun. It's been an hour and a half, so how long are we going to take this for?
We should wrap it up now. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Before we get kicked off the air.
I know. It's been fun. I enjoyed being Uncle Tony. Thank you.
I enjoyed talking with Uncle Tony. I miss Uncle Tony.
I know. I'm sorry. God, Mitch. Oh, yeah, I got to say goodbye to people. I'm really sorry about everything.
I posted a picture of him today on my TikTok and Instagram in honor of him.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Good. Poor Uncle Tony. I know when he does his hat like this, he's always got to do the front and the back. Uncle Tony. God. And he's got an outside. This is his inside hat, by the way. This is his inside hat.
Oh, wow.
He's got an outside hat. I'll wear the outside hat. I got the outside hat too.
Oh,
do you like my tie? Look at how wide it is. Look,
right.
Look at how wide. Wide.
Crazy.
I know.
Almost thick as my wrist.
It's as wide as your it's wide as your forehead.
Wow.
Wait,
all
I
right,
forgot
so anything you want to say to wrap up?
No, it's just Uncle Tony. If you do talk to somebody, I will never forgive you. If you talk to Lloyd Evans first, I will seriously never forgive you. And hopefully he'll talk to us. I say that within the next year, it took like 3 years for Crisis of Conscience to come out.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking within the next 12 months that if he is going to write a book, hopefully he's writing it now.
Nice.
And, that he does and that he's truthful. But, if it, oh my God, can you imagine the whole world will come crashing down? Can you imagine?
Yeah, I would need an autographed copy.
I know. I'll sign it for you. But, his autograph ain't as good as mine. Mine's better.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. His ain't nothing without, he wouldn't be nothing without me either. So it's like, whatever. He wouldn't be nothing. Some 2-bit governing body member. Now he's famous. He's famous.
He is.
Told you I'd make you famous, Uncle Tony.
You did.
He's famous. I remember saying that to him. I was like, oh, no, Uncle Tony. You want to be famous? You want to be famous, buddy? I'll make you famous. He's famous now. He can be famous. So, wow. I know. No, now's time for arrogance.
Hmm?
Now is time for arrogance. Like, and there, there's no arguing with a Jehovah's Witness anymore. Like, there's no point of talking other doctrine. It's like, no, you're a fool. You're just a bunch of stupid fools. There's no point. And now it's time for us apostates to mock, have fun, have a good time. The pressure's off. They're stupid. They have to cover their faces with hair because they're embarrassed, and they can do so. And, now's when the party gets started, man, I feel like a woman. I feel like a woman. Now it's time to party.
That's why I showed up. I heard there was going to be a party.
Yep. I know. I'm pushing the red button. There's
That's
gonna
right.
be a party.
I'm here now. Big Mitch is here.
I know. Whoop! Penis hand Mitch, the back of the songbook guy. You know, you should be a wrist model. You should be a wrist model, Mitch. Look at the wrist. Be a wrist model.
Look at that.
We should recreate it. Oh my God. Because you know I know how to edit. We should recreate the back of the songbook. And I'll be, you know.
I'll have my daughter take a picture of my wrist. And I'll send you
and hold a songbook.
Yeah.
Yes.
You do what you do.
And I will edit it, and we'll make our own back of the songbook. How awesome would that be?
Oh my goodness, I love
Smurf Girl and Mitch, back of the songbook.
Wow. And have you standing next to me.
Too good.
Yeah.
I know you're gawking at Smurf Girl during the meeting. Just keep worshiping at the shrine of Smurf Girl, Mitch. Just keep worshiping at that shrine. You know, that's a term, you know. Worshiping at the shrine of Smurf Girl is when brothers would go into the bathroom and jerk off when I was at the meeting. That's totally, I'm not kidding. It was like they're in the bathroom for 20 minutes. They're worshiping at the shrine of Smurf Girl. They made a deposit. Make a deposit real quick. You know that was a term. Yes. And then that was when we started to install toilet seat covers at the Kingdom Hall. Remember when toilet seat covers were new? I swear to God, toilet seat covers were invented because of all the brothers worshiping at the shrine of Smurf Girl, and the sisters didn't want to accidentally get something. That was the joke. Toilet seat covers were invented because of Jehovah's Witness brothers spending too much time in the bathroom at the Kingdom Hall. Wow. Swear to you. I mean, that's like the joke. That's the urban legend. That's the urban legend
goodness. Wow.
of toilet seat covers. I swear to you. But anyway. All right. Well, let's wrap it up. Wrap it up, Mitch.
Hey, I hope y'all enjoyed this. You all, I was surprised by some things as much as you all were, so I hope you enjoyed it. You asked for more Smurf Girl, and I delivered. I gave you more Smurf Girl, and we had a bonus. We had Uncle Tony and Smurf Girl. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all enjoyed the episode. Look either of us up. She did it. She even did it this afternoon and found us. It talked about the show. It talked about us. So look us up. We're on social media everywhere. We have this channel. Help us make this channel grow. Like and share the videos. Subscribe. We thank all of you all, and thank you, Smurf Girl.
Thank you, Uncle Tony, for such great entertainment too. Oh, it's my pleasure, Peanut.
For real. Now,
thanks, Mitch, for having me on.
Oh yeah, anytime, Unc. Yeah, I'm gonna go take these wrist pics, and
yeah,
we will catch you all on Tuesday.
Yep, love you guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Love you. Have a great weekend. Talk to you soon.
Bye. Love you.
Love you.